and welcome to Rose Cottage Notions, where we talk about historical sewing, history bounding, courage, and creativity. Today I'm going to be talking about body positivity, historical costuming, and history bounding, and why you really should wear the clothing that you love. I think that many of us have been there. We see a cute historical costume or history bounding outfit and think, I wish I could wear that. I really wish I could wear that. And then we don't pursue making that gorgeous outfit because we have been so brainwashed by society to judge ourselves based on these artificial and ever-changing ideals. You should feel free to wear what you love because you love it, and be free of judgments from the Judgy McJudgyfaces out there. This is an act of defiance against societally imposed self-hatred. So wear what you want, because you wearing what you love with a smile on your face adds to the beauty of the world, and the world needs more beauty these days. I made a video about thinking about why we wear clothes, and we'll link to it in the card and in the description below. In future videos, I will address the nuts and bolts of adapting clothes to your shape, but today I really want to talk to you about fully enjoying your body as it is today, not something that may be in the future, but as it is today. While my focus may be on fat positivity, this really counts for anyone who think they may be too short, too tall, have soggy or non-perky boobies, or have a beer belly, or have any of the constructed ways of denigrating bodies. This video is for you too. So let's examine how to be fully ourselves and love every bit of ourselves to retake our power back from a society that would see us disappear. Fat or short or tall or lopsided booby people, loving themselves is subversive, and I am here for it. Here's the key thing that I want you to take away from this video. No body, no matter how seemingly perfect on screen, is perfect. I guarantee that everyone has something that they don't like about their bodies. And you and who you are down to your core are not your body. You are the shining soul inside that vessel. Put that on a sticky note and put it on your mirror so you can look at it every single day. It says, I am a shining soul. We start every sewing or creative project by thinking about the end product we want to create. But for many of us that struggle with body positivity, we too often talk ourselves out of making the thing that we drool over. So let's work on getting over ourselves and into those dreamy clothes we so adore. Our culture and our media are not body positive. Everything in our media, our culture, our social groups that tells plus-sized people to be invisible, to be ashamed, to fade into the background. Raise your hand if you've ever had a doctor talk to you about losing weight before even addressing the medical issue that you came to them for. I'm pretty sure that every fat person has encountered this medical bias, and sometimes with deadly results. You have to be your own advocate, your own badass protector. When we immerse ourselves in popular culture, we are faced with thin, beautiful people and buff, sculpted men. Negative body image is not gendered, and masked people fall prey to the same societal pressures to conform to a narrowly banded ideal. If needed, you can step away from media imagery of imposed false perfection and do things that make you happy. Step out of your head and do something that makes joy happen in your life. There's one thing to note when comparing yourself to those you see on the big screen or in the media. It is their job to look this way. They spend thousands of dollars each year to hire staff, to cook, to train, and to sculpt their bodies. Have you seen some of these workout videos? Yeah, no. They work out for hours each day. The images you see are manipulated through Photoshop and Lightroom, and then all the magical tricks that Hollywood has at their fingertips. The movies are CGI'd and altered in post-production. It's not real. You are real, and you are glorious. We need to acknowledge our feelings of self-doubt and how we came to this pattern of thinking. Take time, examine these feelings like you are a lepidopterist, studying your motions like a butterfly under glass. Get dressed in your best Victorian lady detective or mad scientist clothing and put your self-critical thoughts under a literal or metaphorical microscope. Write them in a journal and write counterpoints to that self-criticism. Scrapbook those feelings and then burn the pages, turn them into a bogart and yell ridiculous at them. Make that change in your thinking, because what we perceive, we believe. When you feel those negative thoughts, replace them with positive ones. Tell yourself that you are made of stardust and glow with beauty from every pore. You freaking shine. You effing radiate. Sometimes the biggest hurdle to overcome is our own self-doubt. You are perfect just the way you are, and you're always going to be your own worst critic. Our thoughts about our bodies are powerful and influence our emotions and behaviors. Imagine what you would tell a beloved friend when they start putting themselves down. Tell that beloved friend in the mirror the very same thing. Every day, every day. Keep and find people around you who are body positive. Look for role models. Be a role model for others. Your confidence and self-love can be inspiring to others who see you being the blazing, shining creature that you are. Find or create artwork filled with big, beautiful people. I will link to some of my favorite body positive artists and Instagrammers in the description below. Please feel free to add your favorites in the comments. We are here to build each other up, to lift each other up. Family can be a source of negativity, and this is a tough one to be honest, but you must center yourself and your own well-being. Bullying, denigrating insults, and all of the other negative behaviors wear you down and make you question your own self-worth and can lead to even deeper emotional scars. Sometimes removing yourself from these situations can be the most compassionate thing you can do for yourself. You do not owe your family acquiescence to abusive behavior. Just because two people donated DNA to create you does not give them power over you, over your happiness. Put yourself out there and have risks. Have open conversations with your friends and your family about how they can support you. If you have a supporting family, that's awesome. They will be there to help you when you need them. Follow body positive people on social media and reach out when you need a boost of confidence. Don't follow or friend people who don't add value to your life. If we are lucky, we are given 100 years to be in our bodies here on earth. There is no time to waste on unhelpful people in your life. Curate, curate, curate. Cull people is needed. This is really about you and doing what is best for you. And this is self-care. So much of what is advertised as self-care is still about controlling appearance, of altering the body. Real self-care focuses on loving your amazing body and respecting it. Don't wait for the future to make your dream historical costume or history-bounding outfit. Do it now. Do it today. Being confident and self-aware will make you happier. Fill your life with things and activities and people that make you happy. Make you do a little happy dance of love. Confidence is sexy as hell. Create an avatar of your younger self and give them all the wisdom you have learned. Write them letters. Hold conversations with them. Do subversive art with them. Teach them to be their best selves. Counter bad thoughts with good thoughts. When you have a negative thought about your body, write it down and then write down counter thoughts to that negativity. Create a mantra. Get a tattoo. Write a song about your gorgeous booty and sing it loudly every day whenever needed. Think about getting therapy if you really, really need it. It's no weakness asking for help from mental health professionals. Cognitive behavior therapy can help you identify those triggers for extremely negative self-talk, and it can provide tools to turn your brain around. And just because you are shaped differently does not mean you are unhealthy. So stay active as much as you can. You are fat, you're not dead. This is where I'm not telling you to lose weight, but exercise and staying active can help with mental balance. Regular exercise really does help with mental health. Activities like walking, even if it's just around the block, can give you more mental positivity. Trust me, I know the struggle. I have never been fond of the gym, but I find time to do a bit of light yoga a few times a week. Nothing too strenuous, just getting some life into my limbs. I really feel it if I skip it too many days. And part of that is really about loving the things that we do to our body, loving the things that we put into our body. So have a new love affair with food. Savor a ripe mango or peach and let the juice run down your arm. Grow tomatoes and basil and breathe in their aromas. Bite into a fresh grilled portobello mushrooms that you have marinated with lemon and garlic and oregano. Drink fresh squeezed lemonade. Just as our bodies are made of stardust, so is our food. So let's honor our time on this earth by fully embracing the bounties of yumminess that is provided. True beauty is power. So retake your power and create the reality that you want. People who are invested in the idea that you must be young and skinny to have value, to be happy, are intimidated and fearful of people who love their differently shaped bodies. This is not shaming skinny people. All bodies are beautiful. You are unique and glorious, so don't compare yourself to others. They will pale in comparison. Take up space and don't ever apologize for it. So rejoice in the things that you love about yourself. Every day, tell that person in the mirror that you love them. Wear that bikini. Wear what makes you feel good, feel powerful. Eat all the glorious foods. Love yourself. Be subversive. Make art. I will link to my video on not waiting for permission to create your history-bounding wardrobe in this card and in the description below. Thank you for the gift of your time today, and I hope you found something of value. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. If you are looking for amazing channels to follow for plus-sized historical costuming, I highly recommend Lady Rebecca's Fashions and Pocketful of Posies. I will post links in the description below, so go check them out. You will also find a pile of links to inspiring artists to follow. And if you are in a generous frame of mind, please consider checking out the links below in the description on ways that you can support this channel. Making videos to share my passion for historical costume and history bounding really is one of the bright spots of my day. I love talking to other weirdos about sewing and making glorious, glorious things. And as always, I bid you joy.